G'day everyone, I'm the Red Scar, this is Red Scar Gaming. Today is my 8th draft of Murders of Karlov at Karlov Manor. I keep saying of for some reason. Anyway, yeah, have had a fair bit of fun with it so far. Some success, I'll admit not the best success, but definitely better than Modern Horizons 3 was. Let's face that. And let's also get this in a slightly easier to see format. Aurelia, the law above, is basically the one card that I'll just pick regardless of what colours my deck is. Yeah, Aurelia is just awesome as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so what do I do next? Essence of Antiquity is fun when it works, but yeah, it's not going to rely on it. Gearbane Orangutan. It's a pretty good versatile card, so I'll go with that one. Market Watch Phantom. Yes. I'm just thinking, is there anything in particular that No More Lies is not a bad card. And Public Thoroughfare is good. I think Market Watch Phantom is probably the good way to go at the moment. Okay, I like Rubble Belt Braggart. But Mistval Plains is certainly not bad. Yeah, it's not great either. Yeah, look, I think Mistval Plains will be good. I haven't used it to great success yet, but I'd like to at least try it a few more times. Defenestrated Phantom. Look, you got to be a bit careful with it because you play it as a 2/2 pretty early in the game, which yeah is not bad, but it's if someone destroys it during that time, it's not really worth it. Goblin Mask Maker. Goblin Mask Maker might be good, but I'd need more disguise in that sense. So, look, I think I'll go with the Phantom as it stands. Vengeful Tracker. I haven't had success with him yet, but I'd sort of like him to be successful. Crime Novelist. Oh, it is really good in the right circumstances. You do need to have a lot of treasure tokens. I think I'll go Braggart, but I just got to be a little bit careful that I'm going a bit heavy on the mana curve so far, a bit high on the mana curve so far, and just creatures, which, look, isn't bad, but not on my watch is probably a good way to go, because it's a bit controlled regardless of what my opponent's doing. Convenient Target, remind me. Oh, yes, that's right. You can use it both for your advantage or, well, sorry, for one of your creatures' advantages or to stop one of your opponent's creatures. There's nothing there in my colours. I think Repeat Offender is a good card, just in case I happen to splash black. And similar Cerebral Confiscate. Actually, probably Magnetic Snuffer. But I'll grab Magnetic Snuffer, but I don't think I'll be playing it anytime soon. Case of the Shattered Pact. Remember what that does, and it's better for such a for a basic land card. I might actually go with Case of the Shattered Pact. I mean, look, I can always drop it, but it's going to fit in this deck color-wise anyway. Caught Red-Handed. Yeah, it's not a great card. I'll go with it sideboard just at the moment and think about it a bit later. Okay, what's my first pick here? Assemble the players. Look at the top card of your library anytime. Once you turn, you may cast a creature spell with power 2 or less. Ooh. It's good, but you sort of have to build your deck around it, and I don't think I'm going to get much opportunity to. Seasoned Consultant is alright. A bit on the defensive. Smuggler's Copter, maybe? Public Thoroughfare is not terrible, but yeah, it is a bit slow, and seeing as I'm playing Boros, I don't think I can afford to be too slow. So maybe Seasoned Consultant. Though I've got to keep in mind that if I go Seasoned Consultant, Assemble the Players gets even better. Sorry, just remind me, once each turn you may cast a creature spell with power 2 or less. Yeah, power 2 or less, which, yeah, look, I haven't got a huge range to pick from at the moment. Maybe. Look, I'll go with it, see what happens. Keep in mind that now I'll have some pretty good choices. Elegant Parlor is certainly a card I want to go with here. Oh, though Novice Inspector's not bad either. Yeah, Elegant Parlor, I think, is my pick. Shock is good, if not necessarily game-winning, but it's really good for 1 mana curve. Convenient Target. Push-pull, maybe? Because I can use push pretty effectively. Pull probably not so much, but yeah, look, I'll go with that because look, Convenient Target's not bad, but I think push, at least generally, would be a bit more useful. And there's Seasoned Consultant. I think I'll go with that. Yeah, nothing in my colors there. I suppose Toxin Analysis. Demand Answers. Maybe. Or Rubble Belt Braggart. Yeah, I've got to keep in mind that at the moment, I'm either going 2 mana cost or 5 mana cost, which you've got to be a bit careful doing. I think Demand Answers might be a good move. Because, yeah, I can discard one of the cards that I just don't need at the moment. Though, yeah, Rubber Belt Braggart. Yeah, his big dumb creature, which, look, I don't mind having a few of, but I think I've got a fair few of anyway, so I might go Demand Answers. Case of the Shattered Pact again. I probably don't need 2, but there's nothing else in that pick that I particularly wanted. And similarly, Rubble Belt Braggart, I don't really want another one, but there's nothing much else I can do there. Scene of the Crime. I don't think I've ever played that, but look, I'll give it a go. Doesn't look terrible. Thinking Cap, yeah, if it works, it works, but I don't think I'll be going with that. And apparently, I really need Rubble Belt Braggart at the moment. Caught Red-Handed, look, I'll grab it, but I don't think I'll be playing it. Okay. I think Novice Inspector is a good move. Lets me draw some cards a bit later. Crime Novelist, I would really like to build a deck a bit more around Crime Novelist, but I just haven't quite had the opportunity yet. Either that or I hadn't timed it right. Novice Inspector, I think, is my move. And Due Diligence. Due Diligence can be very effective. Though I'm wondering, do I want to play Gearbane Orangutan? Partly because I've got that. Where did he go? Where did that enchantment go? Oh, Assemble the Players. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should go Gearbane Orangutan. Due Diligence is a very useful card though. I think I'll go with Due Diligence, partly because I haven't got much on 3 mana curve. Vengeful Tracker, though Escape Tunnel's good. Yeah, I might actually go with Escape Tunnel. Though just keep in mind, yeah, I've got. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Suspicious Detonation is a bit too late game, I think. Hazda Vigilante is a pretty damn useful card. I think that'll be replacing at least one of my Rubble Belt Braggart. Hello. Trying to get rid of that. And yeah, I can always put him in again later. Not on my watch. Gryffindor Tracker might be alright. Yeah, those a bit more situational, so I think not on my watch is probably the way to go, though I've got to be a bit careful being comparatively defensive. There's another Gryffindor Tracker, which, yeah, I might go with, just so we've got something on 4 mana cost. Expose the Culprit. Yeah, not good in draft. Goblin Mask Maker. I don't think I'll be using him very much, but look, I'll pick him for the moment and drop him if I feel like it later. And yeah, nothing there. Thinking Cap is about the only card I can really get there. Remind me what Gravestone Strider does. Fixes your mana and yeah, helps you clean out a graveyard. Look, I'll pick him, but yeah, I somehow don't think I'm going to keep him. Gearbane Orangutan. Yeah, that second one that I sort of wanted. Demand Answers is also good. And yeah, Cruel Whipcracker's fun, but not in this deck. And similarly for Polygraph Orb. Okay, I don't think I'll have actually many cards to drop here. But we'll check the numbers in a second. Yeah, I only have to drop 3 cards, because I did grab a fair few lands out of that, of various types. Yeah, Escape Tunnel, Scene of the Crime. I don't think Scene of the Crime is going to be particularly useful. In fact, I'm wondering if I should drop it right now. Okay, there's Rubblebelt Braggart. I might get rid of one of those, though I do have to be a bit careful that my curve is pretty low. And I do actually have a fair few non-creature spells here. So what I might do is drop Convenient Target. Look, I don't think Goblin Mask Maker will be particularly useful, but I sort of need some creatures at the moment, don't I? None of my watches will right. Demand Answers is still good. Vengeful Tracker. Look, I don't think he's going to be particularly useful, but he's a 2/2. May as well take him. Case of the Shattered Pact. Look, I've actually got. Yeah, I'll definitely drop that. I've actually got a fair few ways to search for lands here, and I'm pretty low on the curve, so I'm wondering if I should drop a land. Because yeah, I do have to be a bit careful, because I do have some big creatures in the end. Caught red-handed. I might even grab another caught red-handed. Because yeah, as I said, I'm pretty low on the curve really, on average. So yeah, caught red-handed might do me well. I don't think I want the third Braggart. Yeah, just thinking to myself there a bit. I definitely want to rally it, but yeah, Defenestrated Phantom. Yeah, look, in hindsight, maybe I should have grabbed. I had another chance to grab that, partly because you can play it at the 3 mana curve. Yeah, I gotta be a bit careful though. Do I want to go? Yeah, as I said, because I've got a lot of look for land. Do I want to go either drop a land or do I want to drop some of the lower things, so I have a reason to get land, if that makes any sense at all. I think whatever I drop, I have to drop non-creature spells. So maybe Case of the Shattered Pact. Yeah, I think Case of the Shattered Pact will be what I drop. Okay, I'm going Boros. I suppose aggro. I'm fairly aggro. Let's just have a quick think of that. Yeah, I suppose I'm aggro. Not exactly super aggro, but if I get Assemble the Players, it'll be effective, if not necessarily great. Because the thing with Assemble the Players, in Draft in particular, if you were to play it turn 2 especially, and the top card of your deck happens to be a power 2 or less creature, then you can play it straight away, and then straight away you have made your money back, basically. But if you play it turn 2 and you don't have something for even a few turns that's power 2 or less, then it is pretty much a waste of something. So yeah, you do have to be a bit careful of it, and I know of it straight away. And look, I'm thinking in my summary, which is hopefully 8 or 9 games later, that yeah, I'll say no, I shouldn't have gone with that. But we'll see what happens. Demand answers will help. Yeah, I think aggro is sort of the way to go. Boros aggro. Okay, let's see how that goes. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.